Hi everybody, this is Ginger and this is Ginger's Chat Show and it's Friday, April 19th and people are just preparing for the weekend and everything and doing what they need to do. Of course, as always, weather-wise. Hi Nancy! How are things in your neck of the woods? I hope the weather's better, if any. Past 3 days, 4 days, there's been a lot of wild weather coming through the Midwest. Hey Dorothy, good to see my fans. I need more fans. Of course, you know, today is day 4 of He Who Shall Not Be Named criminal trial. Trump gets very grumpy in the courtroom because the judge calls him Mr. Trump, not President Trump. And Trump has never been a president to me. He never has. Well, let's see here. What is here? Oh, we got a weather statement here. 67 and sunny. There'll be some gusty winds tomorrow. So we're gonna get very windy. After I'm done with this and eating lunch, I'm going to be taking out the garbage and the general maintenance cleanup that you do. Oh, and before I get started on the news, my birthday present to myself came. I got a brand new laptop. I'm very, very happy with it. It's an HP. It's about 14 and a half inches for the screen. Easy to set up and everything. Also, I did, I did have my Microsoft Edge on there as my main thing, but I did some checking and I found out that since you guys know I own my stores, okay? Both the Ginger Store and more and Ginger's Headline Store. Well, Shopify informed me that they will not be supporting Edge. Because Edge has been causing problems for a lot of the users. So many of the users use either Opera, they use Opera or Chrome. They say Chrome works best. Opera or Chrome or, what's the other one? Firefox for, whoever they prefer using. And, yeah, we do, Dorothy. That's right. That's right. Too bad we don't live next door to each other. We could go out and have either a brunch, birthday brunch or something like that. Yeah. So, no, I got this for myself because my Asus, right there, if you can see it, you can see where the plug-in is up sitting on top. That's the old laptop, and I was having problems with it. Nice, Dorothy. Nice. Well, my daughter couldn't. She did it earlier with my haircut and everything. Was like couple 3 weeks ago. She's working this weekend, and Monday. And so we did things together prior to all that. So she's pretty busy, but kudos to your daughter. Maybe your daughter and my daughter should get together. Anyway, so I was having trouble with my old laptop because it was the Intel processor. Hi, Carol! Intel processor was not working very well, and My daughter said the Intel processors have gone way, way down in quality as far as the processors go. So I am now a Ryzen processor through HP, and I'm very happy with it. I'm happy with my desktop for that and for the new laptop. Oh, Carol, this is my birthday present to myself. I got a new laptop. So I could, when I go down and, see my daughter or whatever, I take my laptop with me and I'm good to go. Okay, now on to the news. I don't know if you guys watched Midas Touch this morning. They do like a pre-trial analysis, what's going to happen for the day and everything else. Then they have people there at the trial to report on it, what's happened and everything. One thing that was really kind of bad and kind of gross, Trump fell asleep and then apparently he started farting. And his lawyers were like, oh, please. The guy doesn't have any filters. He doesn't have any decorum or anything else. So that's a health issue more than anything. Because the building's old and everything's old in there. Trump is so crass, and as very narcissist that he is, he doesn't have any filters. And the guy's never learned anything. He lies this and goes, oh, well. Yeah, well, he did it about like 3 times today in the courtroom, Dorothy. And the judge is like, what did the guy eat? So I hope they have air fresheners planted all around the defense table, or planted around the courtroom. Air fresheners. So anyway, good news. 12 jurors have been impaneled. Been sworn in and impaneled as of yesterday. There's going to be 6 alternates. They're finishing up some of the stuff this morning. There's 6 alternates selected today and will be sworn in. Yeah, if he's wearing depends. I don't know if he is or not. Melania one time, somebody overheard her say that he does not take very good care of himself hygiene-wise. So, in some ways, I feel sorry for her. He being a narcissist and being a bully and everything else, he could think he can run shot over everybody. Even his niece said that Dr. Mary Trump, she said her aunt she's gotten to the point where she doesn't want anything to do with him. And I can't say I blame her. All that Melania did, well, she didn't want to be at the White House. She did not want to be First Lady, okay? She felt that she was out of her element in that, because she never had any experience in politics or how things really work. But all she does now is her own company, her own business, which is, by the way, is doing very well. And Melania is not helping old Donnie not on anything. She's not paying his bills. She's not doing anything. She just told him no. Plain and simple, no. You've made this mistakes yourself. You made the mess. You need to clean it up. You need to take responsibility for it. And so she's not having anything to do with him. Barron is supposed to graduate next month, and of course you have all these misinformation stories running around. They said, well, Barron was kicked out and everything else. He wasn't kicked out. He's graduating next month. I think he's graduating early. And it depends on what he wants to do with his life. And one time he stated when he was younger that he wanted to be an architect. You know, he doesn't want to have anything to do with real estate or all the other stuff that his dad did. And he knows his dad broke several major laws, okay? So, anyway, the arguments for the trial will start on Monday, day 5. And, the oral arguments for both sides. And then the witnesses will be called and everything else. But anyway, watch Finders Touch, and they will walk you through the processes. Listen to Karen Ifigilio. I have a hard time pronouncing her name. I'm coming to that in a minute, Dorothy. Karen Friedman Ifigilio. She used to be a number 2 at the Manhattan District Attorney's Office. And she was putting out the process to how everything works and everything. So if you go to Legal AF on Midas Touch, they will explain it. Oh, another thing too, Midas Touch is holding on Patreon. They're holding a law class. And you get to learn more details about how the law works through Michael Popak and through Ben Mysalis. Ben Mysalis is teaching law at USC in California. So he says he's done with his semester. He's done with the semester and his thing, and he's doing this, covering Trump's trial full time for now. Because spring quarters over with, of course, right now they have their finals or are going to be starting soon. Their spring finals. So they said, yeah, he'll work around that. Now, a sad thing happened in New York. There's a park that's right across from that courthouse. And that man went into the park and he subsequently set himself on fire. You don't know what's going on the side, what's causing him to do that, what's his reasoning. They're still investigating as to why. Of course, he says always in a high-profile case, no one was hurt. No one else was hurt. Outside of the people that tried to put out the fire. Tried to douse this guy's fire. A couple of officers got singed and got burned a little bit. But they're okay. They got treated for it and everything. And the man is now in critical condition. Whether he's going to survive that, I don't know. So you might want to find out through I'd rather go through CBS. Because they're more straightforward on the truth. They got that. They were covering that, and the deputy commissioners there at New York City Police Department said they're keeping tabs on what's going to happen, and they will keep people updated. The family and, friends and family or family of that guy have been informed, which is like they're thinking like, what's got into him? What's happened? It's hard to say what goes through people's minds when they decide to do something drastic like that. So, whether he's going to survive that, we don't know. And how bad the burns are. If he's critical condition, it sounds like to me he has like 2nd and 3rd degree burns. Yeah, that's what they said. He threw papers around and then he doused himself some liquid and then set himself on fire. Um, they said from what they gather, it's more like he's a conspiracy theorist, but they're still trying to find out. A lot of that information is still pending more than anything. But I hope if he survives, I hope he gets help. Psychological help for it. Unless his family did something to him psychologically that caused him to do this. And he's doing this a way of getting attention and saying he needs help. Well, that's not really a way to do it, but he had to send a signal somehow. Also today, Judge Cannon denied dismissal of charges and dropped the trial from Trump's co-defendants, Walt Napta and this other guy who is the maintenance worker at Mar-a-Lago. Both were denied, and they said the trial will go on for them. So I wonder if she's not trying those two first and then doing Trump. But she hasn't set a date for Trump's trial yet, and she needs to get moving on that. And the 11th Circuit said, you need to get moving on this. SEPA cases are not something to play around with. SEPA, what I mean by SEPA is there are national security documents that Trump has stolen. And, they're like nuclear codes and other stuff, war plans and other stuff that he stole, and he says they're his, and they're not really. He was told they are not his. They belong to the government. And when they moved, when they started moving out, National Archives and CIA should have came in and took those documents before he did. That's what they should have done. Should have double-checked everything. Now, and Trump couldn't understand why Biden wasn't charged and why the person wasn't charged for this, for their documents. Well, how they got there, they don't know. And I kind of wonder if Trump, my suspicion is, I kind of wonder if Trump didn't have those planted just to get them into trouble. In other words, divert the crime, divert the attention of the crime. That's the thing I kept thinking. But it's been dropped. The DOJ says they're not going to pursue because it was instantly reported and given back. Because when they were cleaning out the old office that then Vice President Biden used, that's when they found them. And, of course, naturally, it was instantly reported and it was given back to the National Archives. They said how it got there, they don't know. And also in Biden's garage, and how that got in there, he didn't know either, because the locks on the garage has been changed monthly, so no one knows what the code is. So, but he reported it instantly and say, "Hey, here's the rest back." How that got there, we don't know. So again, Judge Cannon she needs to straighten up and fly right and everything. Oh, another thing too today, the Speaker of the House, Mike, they've been calling him MAGA Mike or Mega Mike. Speaker of the House has gotten help from the Democrats in passing both the Ukraine and another thing. Oh, the Ukraine and also the southern border bill, pass those, and those are going to go on to the Senate. And the Senate, and thank goodness Senator Schumer is the leader there, majority leader. They shut down the so-called impeachment trial of Secretary Macias, Secretary of State, and they said it's stupid. There's nothing there. There's no evidence or anything, and so they threw it out. They said, "Nope, not going to happen," and told the House, "You need to get on to better things. You need to work on other things." And of course, Marjorie Taylor Greene opens her yap and said, "Well, you know how she does." She says, like Trump, she says things that are not true. And I'll be so glad when she's kicked out of Congress. I really am. The MAGAs need to go. Or MAGAs need to go. They have no sense of what public service is. And those that are running for their seats have a sense of public service, because a lot of them started small. Like the town council, and then the county council, and then the state and U.S. representatives, and then graduate to the federal level. A lot of them started small. And I think one of our senators here, state senators here, was a mayor of a small town for many years. I forgot what the name of the town. I think it was South Prairie, for many years. And then she wanted to grow her career and help people wider. In other words, spread her public service activities wider, more than anything. So anyway, okay, well, I'm going to finish my lunch. And I'll keep you posted for Monday. Let's see, let me check my calendar for Monday. Hold on a minute. Yeah, I'll see you on Monday. As always. And I'm still doing work. It's a long, slow process. I'm sorry it's taking so long trying to do my stores and set up my intro cards on my YouTube channel. I'm working on that. And those will be designed and set up on my YouTube channel. So when I do my editing, I'm going to be taking some, editing courses and everything else. Ginger Storm More is almost done. Not Storm More, but Ginger's headline store will be almost done. And I will be creating, it's being like print on demand products for my chat show. So I could try to get an extra income. And also work on my Ginger Storm More as well. Now that's switched over, that's set up. It's just a matter of fixing other, it's always the little details more than anything. So anyway, have a wonderful weekend, guys. Stay safe, keep your eye in the sky. Mother Nature's not done yet. They said it's gonna be a wild week next week, so we'll see how this goes. It's windy now. Of course, the weather goes from west to east. So, anyway, take care. Love you. I will post this on my YouTube channel. And thank you. I'm glad to see my friends here. And I love you guys. And see you on Monday. Bye-bye. And thank you.